It's amazing how motivation can come from some weird places. I mean, Jake Paul. Like, who would have thought that Jake Paul would be a source of motivation for me? What am I talking about? Well, I will be competing again this weekend, the 28th. I'll be going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, competing at a new breed tournament. I'm going to be competing in the middleweight division. At the middleweight division is 170 to 180. I'm going to weigh in at about 179 or so, and I'm going to be competing at the higher end of the weight class, and I'm nervous about it. I'm pretty nervous about it. I think I'm more anxious than anything. Like, I wouldn't say I'm scared. Like, I'm not afraid, but I have nerves and I'm anxious. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I want it to come and pass. The more I think about it, the more there's dread. Like, oh my God, like it's almost here. And why am I nervous about it? Well, a big reason why I'm nervous about it, there are a few reasons, but reason number one is because I've tasted defeat before. You know what I mean? The first time I competed, it didn't go well at all. You guys have already seen the video. I uploaded it on YouTube. I was doing okay. We tussled a little bit on the feet. I pulled guard. He lifted me up, slammed me a little bit, which is illegal in jiu-jitsu, but it's whatever. I hit him with a beautiful cross arm sweep, got on top. Once I got on top, I was able to mount him. I didn't even really pass his guard. I went straight into mount, held mount very briefly, passed his guard again, and then I made a few tactical errors right there. One, I got tired because I was being overly aggressive. I wasn't being very tactical. I wasn't conserving my energy. I had an adrenaline dump. There was a bunch of things going on. It was my first time. And so for some reason, I let him up. I let him stand back up to his feet. And the moment he stood back up and I stood back up, I was like, oh my God, I am completely freaking exhausted. And so because of that, he was able to get a fairly easy takedown. Tripped me, got on top, passed my guard, mounted. But even up until that time, the time that I got mounted, I was still up on points. All I had to do was just not get submitted. All I had to do was just relax, stay calm and mount, work my mount defense, which at the time I knew very well. But I panicked. I completely panicked. I extended my arm, the last thing you do, and he took a beautiful arm bar. He went belly down, and I wasn't able to fight it. And so I got submitted, almost got my arm broken. It was a pretty nasty, gnarly arm bar. The whole time, the worst part about the whole thing was, like, God damn, dude, I lost badly in front of friends, teammates, especially my professor. Like, every single part of me wants to make that man proud, and losing in front of him almost seems like it was almost like, oh my God, like, did I just make you look bad? You know what I mean? It's like yo, just because you guys watch me lose right here doesn't mean that his jiu-jitsu doesn't work. Like, we got champions in our team. We're under Lucas Lepre, excuse me. Like, the jiu-jitsu works. It's just me. I suck. You know, it made me like go there. Like damn, did I just you know what I mean? Did I just discourage people from wanting to sign up because they just watch me lose badly like that? And then the fact that, of course, like, damn, everybody watch me get submitted. It's not, man, it's tough, man. So now I'm about to do it again. I have a few things going for me. One, I am so much better. Like, if you were to take that version of me and put them in front of me, and you were like, all right, guys, I'm going to lock you both in a room, I would absolutely kill that version of me. It wouldn't even be close. That's how much better I am. Not only am I so much better at jiu-jitsu, I'm also smarter, which means I'm more tactical. So I know how to play the game a bit better now. I'm calmer. I'm more methodical. My game is starting to get fleshed out. I've just evolved. I just put it that way. So in terms of jiu-jitsu, I'm not worried that I'm going to go in there and meet someone that's going to like blow my mind with your jiu-jitsu. I don't suspect that's going to happen. And even if it does happen, I train with some killers, man. There is nothing they're going to do that's going to be a surprise to me. So I think I'll be fine in terms of the jiu-jitsu. But that does not stop the fact that I am fucking nervous, bro. Like, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm like, I try my best. Like, I get these negative thoughts. Like, dude, what if you go out there and boom, you get submitted again? Like, and then I try to get the negative thoughts out of my head. I'm like, dude, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like, I'm fucking nervous, bro. So, because of this, I've shared this with my professor multiple times. He's given me more than enough words to help me with it. But a few days ago, I was talking to Zach Hunter. You guys know him as Z Hunter. He's the guy that started ESFL. I have a tremendous amount of respect for that man. He's actually the guy that got me into jiu-jitsu. He's been bugging me about jiu-jitsu for a long time. He finally pretty much demanded that I go do it. He found the gym that I go to right now for me, sent me right over there. He was like, go do it. And I listened to him and I started, and that's how I'm in jiu-jitsu right now. So I owe a lot to him, to that dude. But not just that. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's been doing this for a very long time, and he's very intelligent. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's got students that he coaches all day long. He takes them to competitions. He competes himself. So he understands the whole entire world of competition. And so, like, I went to him. I was like, bro, like, dude, I'm scared shitless, bro. Like, not scared like I'm scared of people. Like, I'm not scared of anyone. It's more like, dude, like, I have nerves. Like my stomach starts to get tangled up when I think about this match. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know. Like, am I going to perform? And so I also told them, you know, another reason why I'm nervous, and this one's a little bit embarrassing to even admit, is like, I've met a lot of you guys, man, and I love it. I really do. Like, every single time now that, like, I went to Dallas. I went to Dallas for World No-Gi Jiu-Jitsu. I met like 5 of you guys. You guys were just coming up to me like, oh my God, I watch your videos. It's always amazing. And you guys always ask me, are you competing? I'm like, no, I'm not competing. I'm just here to watch. In Charleston, I met a few of you guys as well. When I went to Charlotte, I met a few of you guys. Like, pretty much everywhere that I go right now to watch a tournament happen. Here in Raleigh, when I went to Fuji, I met a few of you. I'm meeting you guys now. Like, I'm realizing that so many of you are in the jiu-jitsu community. A lot of you are like blue belts, purple belts, brown belts, black belts coming up to me like, dude, I watch your videos. It's like, it's mind-blowing. It's hard to wrap my head around. I don't want you guys to watch me get my ass kicked. Let's just be honest. Like, it's embarrassing to say, because it's like who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm some like popular guy or whatever. It's like, I'm just a dude on the internet that plays video games and covers mixed martial arts from time to time. But like, I know on Saturday, I'm going to meet a few of you. You guys are going to recognize me. You're going to come up, we're going to talk, and then you're going to ask me the dreaded question, hey, Marshall, are you competing? I'm going to tell you, yes. And then you're going to want to come watch, and what if I freaking get armbarred, man? What if I get choked out? What if I get freaking ankle locked? What if I get mounted? No. I'm not going to get mounted. And even if I get mounted, I'm no one's holding me in mount. That's just not going to fucking happen. But what if I lose, man? And you guys are going to be right there to watch it. Like, yikes. I just watched Marshall Mayan get fucking wrecked. You know what I mean? Like, so I told Zach about it. I'm like, man, like, that's making me nervous. And so he was like, okay, so think about this. He was like, you know Jake Paul, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, imagine if you were Jake Paul. I was like, ooh, I know where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going with this. What if I was Jake Paul? First of all, Jake Paul is a man who is infinitely more popular. I won't even call myself popular. Like, in a very small group in the jiu-jitsu community, in the MMA gaming community, yes, people know who I am, but popular wouldn't even be the word I would use to describe what I am. Someone like Jake Paul, that dude is fucking famous, 100%. A lot of people know who Jake Paul is. Not only do a lot of people know who Jake Paul is, a lot of people want to see that man get slaughtered. He's talked a lot of shit, mostly to MMA fans, of course, because he's constantly picking fights with former mixed martial artists. And so a lot of people would love to see that dude get absolutely butchered. He gets hate messages out the ass, man. Like sometimes I get like a few trolls or a couple hate messages, but a vast majority of messages that I get are overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. Like if you were to have a ratio, it'd be like a 99.9% positive and 1% negative. That's the experience I have. With Jake, it's probably close to 50-50, man. Honestly, like that dude has a lot of haters. Not just that, the dude gets himself into boxing, where you're getting hit in the face, you could get knocked out, and dude, it's one thing to get submitted. It's like, okay, yeah, it could go wrong. You get your arm broken, you could get choked unconscious and look all weird, but there's nothing more humiliating than getting absolutely freaking flat out KO'd. Who knows how you're going to fall? Who knows how your face is going to get all weird when you get... And then there's going to be a picture of you, like Tyron Woodley, for example, with that picture of him face down in the ring after getting KO'd by Jake Paul. Like, that lives forever, man. That doesn't go anywhere. And you know, if Jake Paul gets knocked out or gets stopped in boxing, he is going to get clowned like you would not fucking believe. So in terms of who should be nervous, he should be nervous. Because one, he's doing a sport that is way more dangerous. Way more dangerous. I'm not even talking about effective in a real fight. We're talking just danger. We're talking concussions. It's boxing. You get knocked down, they have you get back up. I mean, people die in boxing. That's what the fuck he's doing. And he has to do this on TV in front of millions of people. Like, bro. And so Zach tells me, like, dude, think about Jake Paul. What if you were him, right? Get motivated by that. If Jake Paul, the Disney kid, if that dude can muster up the courage to go do that, bro, you can freaking go to South Carolina and compete at New Breed with maybe 3 or 4 people who will recognize you. Like, stop the bullshit. And Zach gives it to me real. You know, he gives it to me real, and I respect that. I love when people like, boom, like, bro, stop the bullcrap, stop the bullshit, go out there, do your thing. And when he said that, I was like, yo, like, you're right. You're right. And so Jake Paul is now a big part of my motivation to go out there and perform. Because if Jake Paul can go out there and do what he does, then I can also go out there and perform. So my plan is I'm just going to keep my body healthy, not get injured. Hard training is done. I'm good to go. I'm just going to slow things down now at the gym. Just make sure that I'm fine-tuning things, making sure that the tactics and the game plans are good to go. And then I'm going to leave it at that, man. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go out there, focus on having a good performance, win or lose, and then everything else will work itself out. But just wanted to share this with you guys and to let you guys know that I am definitely going to be competing in just a few days. I'm probably going to go alone unless one of the coaches can go with me. But if not, it's okay. I don't mind going alone to compete. I'm hoping I can find someone that's going to be willing to record for me. If they record, I'm definitely going to show you guys the video. If they can't record, I'll definitely tell you guys what the results are. You guys will see me post a result. I'm not going to hide that from you guys. No matter what happens, you're going to see what the result is. So, wish me luck. I don't think I'm going to need luck. Like, I'm good, man. I'm okay. At that level, like, I will be able to perform. So, we'll see what happens. But that's it, man. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just letting you guys into my mind a little bit. And I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good night, boys.